So now is the right time for me to talk about Phil Foden and Cole Palmer not being part of the England squad for the World Cup. However, this discussion will be based on like for like. What is their preferred position? The 10 role. Don't come and tell me why is Henderson part of the squad and Phil Foden and Cole Palmer is not part of the squad. The last time I checked, Henderson plays the 6th role. Phil Foden and Cole Palmer don't play the 6th role. So that's why I said like for like, so that this discourse can be what? Reasonable. Okay? Now, who did Thomas Tuchel pick in that 10 role for the World Cup? Morgan Rogers, Eberechi Eze, and Jude Bellingham. When you look at these three players, and Cole Palmer and Phil Foden, when you want to judge them this season based on performance and other antecedents, but let's use performance first. Morgan Rogers comes first for what he has done for Aston Villa this season. They qualified for Champions League, right? Finishing, I think, 4th on the Premier League table and winning the Europa League. He was immense this season for what? Aston Villa. Eberechi Eze comes second. Contributed to Arsenal being in the Champions League finals. Also contributed immensely Arsenal winning the Premier League title. Jude Bellingham, on the other hand, after this shoulder surgery, he came back. I think he got another injury again. I think middle of the season. He has been struggling this season, right? No doubt. Same thing with Phil Foden and Cole Palmer. But when you look at these three players, Jude Bellingham in that England team is more profitable than Phil Foden and what? Cole Palmer. Go check. This is not me making excuses for Jude Bellingham being in the team based on form. 3 of them this season, they've been struggling with form. But when you talk of being profitable in that England team, Jude Bellingham is way, way ahead of these two. So for that 10th position, right, is sorted. Like Thomas Tuchel said in his interview, this was what they agreed from the beginning. Those 3 months of international break, these players, they are aware. They are picking what? Players that can build a team, not necessarily 26 talented players to the World Cup. They are all aware. They know the criteria. So that argument of them being in that team for the World Cup is a no-no based on what we've just discussed now. Okay, you want to say, but you can play them on the right wing now. Like for like. Don't forget our discussion. So, Saka and Madueke, who is a direct winger, let's say Madueke, should be dropped for Phil Foden or Cole Palmer as a right winger. You should have called Jarek Bowen, not call Phil Foden and Cole Palmer. And you know Thomas Tuchel, he is a direct coach. He likes players that are direct. He has his own profile of players he prefers in positions he wants to play. So that argument should be put to rest. They should go and work on themselves for next maybe Euros or upcoming World Cup. For this year World Cup, they are out. They are out. They couldn't make it because they didn't meet up. That's it. So this animosity against Thomas Tuchel, trying to slander him or talk down on him for his decision he made, is not holding any water. Just throw it in the bin. Okay? So that's settled. That's my thought. Okay? Thank you.